Hello, everyone, and I am back again. I didn't get my sale done yesterday because I was pulling stuff for today. It took me longer than I thought it was going to. Plus, I had to take care of some stuff around here. But I am back again, and today we are doing a bunch of my eBay stuff. I've been clearing out a bunch of eBay stuff to bring to the sale in hopes that there'll be something that somebody would be interested in. We'll see. Um, so I got a ton of stuff over here. We're going to go pretty fast because that's kind of what I do, I guess. Um, a lot of this stuff you probably haven't seen before. I don't know if you have or not. I can't remember what I show y'all. Half the time, I cannot remember. But I had my cup of coffee. I didn't sleep much last night, so I got me a cup of coffee to give me some go-go juice because, I need that from time to time. Do I ever? But thanks for coming in. And as I said before, if you weren't here, I think all of you were here, of course, that I am working towards building up, doing a fundraising event essentially for myself so I can try to get moved out of this house. I went and felt the wall today, one of the worst walls in the house today, and there's still moisture behind it. Like I could feel the moisture when I put my hand up to the wall. So I was hoping it was beginning to dry out, but not yet. We'll see how long that takes, I guess. But I'm going to start opening up, like I'm going to go and open up my attic access door. So maybe I'll get some airflow up in there and that'll help dry some of the attic out to where it'll start drying down into the walls for right now. And I also found out that if I use like a vinegar wash where there is a little bit of the black mold, it will help curtail it. It won't get rid of it, but at least it'll knock it down a little bit. So we'll see if that helps or not. My house is going to smell like, Easter doing colored eggs for a while, I guess, with the vinegar, but whatever it takes, right? Hey, Carrie Ann. Hey, Tracy. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're doing good. Oh my goodness, my sinuses and my allergies. Now I'm beginning to wonder if it's something to do with this mess in here. No, and I need to get a dehumidifier. I do, Stephanie. I hadn't even thought about that. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll try that. But I had one at one time years ago, and it quit working after a while. So I threw it out, but I didn't ever replace it. Because usually, as far as my sinuses are concerned, I usually like the high humidity, but my house doesn't like it. So, and you can get those dry packs too. Like I've seen, especially down here, I don't know if it's where y'all live too, but down here, like at storage units, when I used to buy storage units, they have those dry packs they put in there to try to keep some of the humidity out of the storage units. So maybe I could look into getting a couple of those and seeing if that'll help pull some of the moisture out. I know, Linda. Ugh. I don't even want to think about what's doing my sinuses and everything right now. I just don't even want to think about it. And Margot, I talked to her earlier today, and she brought up a good point. She was like, maybe that has something to do with some of your health problems you've been having. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but could be. Don't know. But we'll find out. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful with it, Tracy. It's driving me crazy. I think that's why I'm not sleeping good at night because I think about it. Like when I'm laying down and trying to sleep, that's what's rolling through my mind. But I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying to do the ostrich with the head in the sand and pretend like it's not happening, I guess. Or I'm doing my Scarlett O'Hara impression. I can't worry about that today. I'll worry about that tomorrow. It's not working. So anyway, hey, Anne-Marie. So we're going to get started and let people roll in as they want. And thanks everybody for coming. Like I said, I'm just trying to do some money raising right now to try to get me in a better place. Oh, thanks, Anne-Marie. Trying to get me into a better situation, however that happens. Like I said, I'm going to leave it up to the good Lord, and he will provide and show me the way. That's all I can do. So be faithful and it'll happen, right? So let's get started. I don't even have any of this written down. I was pulling everything. I didn't even jot it down, so I'm going to have to write it as we go probably. But first up, I have one of these vintage little Japanese head knotters. And I think this one's supposed to be a cow, if I'm not mistaken. But he's a little head nodder. These are made out of like wood and they're lacquered with that black lacquer on there. So I'm going to start this at $5. Oh, there he goes. $5 for the little nodder. And I know he's got some age because this is a estate sale I went to. Hey, Linda. A while back where I bought all the vintage Japanese stuff. And this was the only thing I had left. So I thought I would bring it today and see if anybody was interested. And he's just a little guy. So, you know, if you collect any of that vintage Japanese kind of thing, he's good to add to your collection. And he's small enough. He doesn't take up much room. So he'd be cute sitting next to some other bigger stuff to try to draw your eye down a little bit, you know, over your collection. So we'll just give that a second. And if there is no interest, we will move on. But I do want to write it down for the recap. Yours is a turtle. I know, Stephanie, I love those. I went to a flea market one time. It was like an indoor flea market, and they had a bunch of those little turtle head nodders, but they had them really expensive. They were like $15 for like this size, like little tiny ones. They were like $15, $20 and up. I couldn't believe it. I thought that was craziness. Oh, and Linda is in, so it is sold to Linda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll put you down for that. And then next up, I have this little guy. Now, he is solid. Dee would like that. You're right. He is solid glass, and he has got, I think I tested this before to see if he's got any glow to him, but I don't think he does. I don't see any glow. But he's like a horse rearing up on his back legs. And he is a nice, solid, chunky piece. Show you all the way around, like an art glass piece. Maybe an end of day because of that. I'm not sure. But I just thought he was really cool. So I'm going to start him at $6. Hey, Dana. $6 start for the little horse guy. I'll show you the bottom so you can see it's solid. He's got a little weight to him. And where did I put my tape measure? I don't know. I'm going to hold him up so you can see how big he is, because I don't know where I stuck that tape measure. I had it over here, and then it walked away. It grew legs and walked away. Let's just give that a second. I'm going to write him down. Because y'all know I won't remember. It's taking a while for it to focus today. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. And as always, if you're coming in later and you see something you're interested in, you can just throw it in the chat. You don't have to wait till the end. It doesn't bother me at all. You can throw it in at any time if you're interested in something. Okay. Next up, I have got these measuring spoons. They're just the vintage old plastic measuring spoons. And I want to say these may be Tupperware, but they're not marked Tupperware, but they're number 2236, and they're in the white. And I'm going to start these at $3. And they're all there. They go from an 1/8 all the way up to the tablespoon size, which I like because sometimes some of your recipes call for an 1/8 of a teaspoon, you know? But they are 2236 is the number on there. I don't know if it'll show or not, but 2236. And they are all there, present and accounted for. These are great spoons to have. I have a set similar to this, but not in white in my kitchen. And I just sold a set like this on eBay a few weeks ago that were the yellow ones, I think, like that harvest gold color. But I sold those for like $15. But if there's no interest in those, we will pass. I'm going to try to go fast today. Okay, next up, I have this glass teardrop shaped ornament. And I'm going to start it at $10 because it's not marked, but it's like that Mount St. Helens glass in the blue. And this is one of those you can use at Christmas, but you could keep it out all year because it's beautiful. It's got that iridescence to it. There we go. It's got like a swirl that kind of goes around it, and it goes down into a teardrop shape. Really beautiful piece of glass. And they just kind of swoop the top to make a little loop up there to hang it with. And like I said, it is not marked by the artisan, but that I saw anywhere. But then again, y'all know my eyes are not great. Wait, is that a marking right there? I lied. It is marked by an artist. Hey, Cindy. Hold on. Let me see what it says. Hold on, hold on. I think it's got a mark on it. Or it could just be my eyes playing tricks on me. My eyes are so bad, y'all. Maybe it's not marked. Maybe it's just part of the design or some bubbles I saw in there. Okay, anywho. Hey, George. I appreciate you guys coming in. And I see Cindy, so we're going to count it down for Cindy. Going once, going twice, and sold to Cindy. Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. It is really beautiful. I like all those colors that come off of it. It's so pretty. Such a pretty piece. Okay. Let's see what I got right here. Oh, I've got these old brass candlestick pair. These have even still got wax inside of them. How bad is that? I'll try to get some of the wax out. But anyway, old brass candlestick pair. I'm going to start the pair at $8. They need some cleaning, but they are solid brass. And let's see the inside design. See that candle wax down there? I'll get that out. I didn't realize it still had candle wax in it. It's got that pretty design in there. And it's the kind, it's got the little, the thumb thingies, whatever you call those. I don't know what that piece is supposed to be called that does that, but. Hey, Margot. See, I said her name and she showed up. It's like Beetlejuice. Like I said, you get the pair. They do need a good polishing or cleaning if you want to do that. I don't normally do that. I like to leave the patina on there. Of course, I was talking about you. All good things. Maybe. You have to go back and watch it to make sure. All right, I don't see any interest in those, so we're going to pass on those. I'll set those to the side over here. Ooh, and I'm clanging them around, y'all. Okay, so I have a couple of very nice Christmas plates. Now, if you look up this maker, you will see their plates go for about $100 to $150 a piece. These, I'm not going to do that with. I'm going to start these at $25 each. Choice of. And they are Euchner, Uchner, and they are glass. And then they put like a gold overlay over top of them, and then they soldered a hanger around them. So this is one of the ones I have. It's the first day of Christmas. And you see the name Euchner down here. You can look up the Euchner stuff. It's Euchner, and then I guess the line that they made of the plates is called Kokomo, just like You know, Beach Boys song Kokomo. K-O, K-O, K-O-M-O. I can't spell. Hey, Pamela. So beautiful plate. I'll show you the back, the glass, how textured it is and nice. And another thing, these do glow. These have got a lot of cadmium in them. Now, whether it will show on here, I don't know whether it will or not. It's so bright in this
How do you
room.
spell that, honey?
What?
Euchner?
Oh, Euchner, U-C-H-N-E-R. It's right down there, but I don't know if it'll focus for you or not. U-C-H-N-E-R. So that's the first choice you have. So I got the first day of Christmas, and I have the second day of Christmas as well. That's the only two I have. That's all they had when I got these. But these are beautiful plates. Really nicely made. And like I said, you can go look them up. Any of the Euchner or Kokomo line start at over $100 per plate. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And I like the way they put the metal frame around it and soldered it up there so you could hang it like in a window or something so the light could come through it. Beautiful. But if there's no interest in either of those, we will pass on them. I don't have a lot of Christmas today, but that was in with some of my eBay stuff, so I wanted to bring it. Excuse me. Okay, next up, I actually have some Thanksgiving. And that's shocking, right? These are going to start at $2 each, choice of, and they're vintage Thanksgiving postcards. I'm trying to see if there is a date on any of these. I'm not seeing a date, but these are older ones. There's a stamp on this one, if I can see the date. It's a 1-cent stamp. So that should tell you about how old these are.
They're
but
antique,
anywho,
aren't they? You said.
Yeah, I think so. It's got a 1-cent stamp, so that leads me to believe. And I can't see. I think it's 1908 is what's stamped on this one. So anyway, starting at $2 each, choice of. And the first one is Thanksgiving Greetings. And it's the turkey with the American flag. And on the back of it, they did write on it. And this is the one that's got the stamp on it. So that is your first choice right there. Thanksgiving Greetings. The second one is, this is Thanksgiving Greetings as well. These are all like patriotic Thanksgiving. This one's got a little bit of writing on the back, but it just says something from Grandma. And then the third one is this Thanksgiving. Now this one's got a little bit of a crease in it right there. Oh, I'm going backwards right there. But this Thanksgiving Greetings. And this one's a little brutal. They've got a fork and a knife in the turkey. So they were like, it's time to eat turkey. And there's the writing on the back of that one. So that's your three choices of Thanksgiving turkey. I don't run across a lot of vintage Thanksgiving stuff, so. But I thought I'd go ahead and bring it because, you know, it's getting close to that time. Right after Halloween, you've got your Thanksgiving that we kind of skip over except for the food part of it. And then we go straight into Christmas. So, and I see Tammy Renee. Yeah, Tammy Renee in it too. So we'll count them down. Going once, going twice, and sold. And Tammy just let me know. Do you want the brutal turkey? Do you want the horizontal or do you want the vertical? Or you can type something in there to let me know. You want all. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me write those down. Awesome, thanks. Okay, Next, let's see what else we have over here. What shall we do next? All right, then I'm skipping from Thanksgiving, and I know it's not the time of year, but I have them right here, so I want to show them. Right into Valentines, and these are vintage Valentines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So I don't do them as a lot. It'll be a $15 start for all 8. So that's a little more than $1 a piece, and I'll show them to you. Yeah, patriotic too. Yep, right. Yep. So this one is just a kooky Valentine, and it's a fold up with the cuckoo clock. Look at those kids. They're funny. Now the back one, it says, to Uncle Newt from Sugar Boo. So that's the first one. The second one is this little fold out card, and this is to Grandmother from Sugar Boo. It says, hi, you're just my type. Let's be Valentines. And this is a fold up to Mother from Charlie. Just for you, a Valentine's wish from me. And then you've got the Bongo, you can't beat me as your Valentine. And it's a folding one. And this is to Grandpa from Sugar Boo. And then what is this one? Loves me not. Say you love me such a lot. And then this one is Violets. Violets are blue, and I'd be too without you. And then you got Happy Valentine's Day to a very nice pal. Little puppy. And then the last one is, I'm going to fall for you, Valentine. So you get all of those, $15. I know. Probably not. No. All right, we're going to pass on those. No, you could not say that with a straight face anymore. Absolutely not. Okay. So next up, I'm going to do this piece here. It is a weeping gold piece. And it's a divided dish. Beautiful, beautiful condition on this one. And it's a, it's a big one. It's a good size. And it says on it, not painted. Hand decorated weeping bright gold USA is what it has on it. So a nice big weeping gold dish. Oh, this will be, sorry. You know how I get. This will be a $12 start. And if you look closely, you see there is an embossed design up underneath the weeping gold. It's like a flower with a stem in here as well. Let me write this down because I'm going to forget. I already know. Here we go. It's in good condition. The gold is good. Sometimes it wears on the edges and you lose some of your gold, but this one's really in good condition. I love the weeping gold and silver. All right, I'm not seeing any interest, so we're going to pass on it. I'll set right over here. Okay. Another thing I have for Thanksgiving is a stangle piece. This is going to be a $20 start because these go for quite a bit of money. It's a little dusty from sitting on my shelf, just so you know. But it is a gorgeous Stangle cornucopia. It's still got its foil sticker in there, 22 karat gold. And it is marked Stangle on the bottom there. And the Granada gold, I guess. Oh, 12. Oh, that's the weeping gold, George. I got you, honey. Thank you. I will put you down for that. Let me put you down really quick. Hey, Susan. Excuse me. So it is a beautiful, nice, large piece of Stangle. No damage to it whatsoever. So if you'd like to decorate for Thanksgiving or just for fall in general, I just think it'd be so pretty sitting out. And if you're just a Stangle collector, I love Stangle pottery. I think it's beautiful. Like I said, I'm going to listen and see if I can hear the ocean. It's a nice size piece, quite large. I don't see any interest on that piece, so we're going to pass on it. Let me put it over here. And then I have one more piece of Stangle right here. I'll go ahead and show it because these are larger pieces, so I can kind of get them out of the way. And it is a divided dish as well, but it's Stangle instead of the weeping gold. Oh, I didn't write that other piece down. Hold on. Cornucopia. This will be a $12 start. Hey, Angie. Hey, Susan. This will be a $12 start. And this one's got a string on it. I'll have to cut that off. But it is a beautiful divided bowl or dish, however you want to say it. And it is marked Stangle up under here in the Granada gold. So it kind of matches the cornucopia, is what I'm trying to say. Beautiful piece. And if you're going for that early mid-century look, the Stangle stuff is amazing. So kind of your 1950s kind of style. I think that's why I'm so drawn to it. I love the 50s decade of decor. Let's give it a second and then we will pass on it. I'll get my next things ready right here. All right, we're going to pass on that. Let me set it right over here. Okay, next, I've got choice of, again.
Wait.
Oh, okay. So we'll count it down for George. Going once, going twice, and sold. Thank you so much, George. I'll put that over here for you. I appreciate it. So this next is going to be choice of, and these are so cool to me. They're kind of that kitschy old Florida tourist art kind of thing, and I love it. So these, let me write them down. So this is going to be choice of starting at $8 each. And they're just that old, dare I say, almost tacky Florida stuff that I love so much. So here is the first. Now this is plastic. The mermaid is like that old plastic. And it's got the shells all around her. So it's kind of like a little trinket dish, I guess, because you got your shell turned up. You could throw something in, your change or your keys or something else, jewelry, whatever you want to do with it. So that's your first choice. There's the back of it. I'll show you the back. Your second choice is what they're calling, the lady I got them from, she called it a napkin holder. So same idea. It's got the old plastic mermaid there with all the shells. But then it's got these two shells here that you can put like napkins or envelopes or something in between. Yes, thank you guys. I appreciate you so much. So that's your two choices, the little trinket dish or the little napkin or mail holder or whatever you want to do with it. Or just put a light behind there. I guess you could do it like that and have like a little TV lamp kind of thing with the cool old shells in there. I think those are hilarious. I know, it's tacky fantastic, isn't it, Susan? I love me some tacky fantastic. Especially when there's a mermaid involved. Look at her. All right, if there's no interest in these, we're going to pass on those. Let me set those right here. And try not to drop them and break them. There you go, ladies. I got you over there. Okay, next up, I have this old horn. Now, it's got a piece of wood in it. So I don't know if somebody had it like outside on some kind of post or if they had it displayed somewhere or whatever, but the screw that's holding it in, I mean, you could unscrew it and take it out, and I will if you want me to. It's an old rusty screw, but I was leaving it exactly how I found it. See, there's a piece of old wood in there, and that rusty old screw holding that in. So I'm going to start this old horn at $8. So if you have like a curiosity cabinet or something like I do, this will be great for that. And like I said, this screw is, I have a screw loose. This screw is loose, so you could take it out. In fact, I'm going to try to take it out right now. Say, I got it out. Got it out. Got it out. See, there's just a piece of wood in there. So I don't know what that was all about. It's just an old horn. I don't know why they had it screwed in there. I guess, like I said, I guess they had it displayed some way. But look at that thing. It's so old and crusty goodness. All right, we're going to pass on the horn. And next, don't you fall. I'm going to put my piece of wood over here out of the way. Next, let me turn my page here so I can keep writing. I got a couple of pieces of jewelry for you. This is the first one, and it is a vintage brooch. Hold on, I'm trying to close it because I don't want to poke myself with it. Oh, this is the kind, oh, it does have the closer on it. Okay. A vintage brooch, and it's got these beautiful AB glass stones, and they're all prong set, so it's a pretty nice one. I'm going to start this one at $8. Hey, Kay. I'm going to start this one at $8. And I'll show you the back of it, because the back's really nice because it's got that riveting in it. Really nice piece. And I see Susan. Really cool. It is gold tone. I think it's showing up gold. I hope it is, not silver, but it's gold tone, not gold. All right, we're going to count it down. If there's no other interest, going once, going twice, and sold to Susan. Thank you, Susan. I'm going to set it over here. Okay, and then I have one other brooch I wanted to show you guys tonight, or today, this evening. It's not quite night yet. And it is this beautiful, like, braided gold tone, not braided, but the metal mesh, the gold tone metal mesh. And then it's got a porcelain button in the center that's been hand painted with a flower. And then it's got blue AB rhinestones all the way around this prong set. So I'm going to start it at $8 also. But it's a gorgeous old brooch in shades of blue, bluish purple. And you got that kind of like twisted metal mesh around it. And there is the back of it. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And it's a good size, like it's a larger piece. And I see Susan in. Thank you so much. And my camera's not wanting to focus again. So going once, going twice, and sold.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Going once, going twice, and then Kay come in at 11. And somebody was saying, like, I had seen online, somebody else had this listed on like Etsy or something, and they were claiming this was a Juliana piece. I don't think it is, but that's what somebody else had claimed on their listing on Etsy. So I don't say that because I don't believe it is. I could be entirely wrong. But they had like earrings that matched it, and they said those were marked. The brooch, of course, is not marked. So I don't know who made it, but that's what they were saying. So if that helps y'all make a decision any better or whatever. And needless to say, they had theirs on there for like, what was it? It's been a couple of weeks since I looked it up. I think it's like $100 or something crazy. Some kind of craziness like that. I like how they do the multi-prong on the bigger ones like that. Such a pretty piece. So Susan is in at 12. Kay, are you still interested, honey? It's got some good sparkle to it. The way they faceted those. It's got a good sparkle. This would be really cute, like on a scarf or something. Yeah, give Kay a chance. Her internet may be a little wonky. Out. Okay, thank you, honey. We'll count it down then. Going once, going twice, and sold. I'll get the sold in because sometimes I jump and don't pay attention to what I'm doing. To Susan for 12. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Susan. And thank you, Kay, for your interest. Y'all know I'm drinking coffee because I was so tired. I had to get some coffee in me. Oh, thank you, Susan. Okay, these, I don't know. I can't find these, y'all. I have looked and looked and looked, and I can't find them anywhere. So because of that, I'm going to start these at $8. They're in kind of rough condition, but I do know they're antique. And it is this set of salt and pepper shakers. They are glass, but the tops are in kind of rough condition. But if you want to use them as hat pin holders, they would be great. And I feel like these tops, you may be able, these may be silver. These tops may be silver, y'all.
I'm sorry. What? How much? I wouldn't.
$8. So I think at some point they had the glass painted a little bit because it's kind of like a tulip. It looks almost like a tulip flower. So I think at some point this was all painted, but this is very old glass. And look at that. And that one's like all dinged up and everything. But that makes me kind of like it even more. But I thought these would be fantastic for putting hat pins in. Or if you just have a collection of salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, these are pretty old. Pretty old. And it looks almost from this one like that was like a sage green and then white, and then there's like a yellowish kind of background on it. And it looks like this one was opposite. It looks like these petals were painted yellow on this one. So it looks like they kind of distinguished the salt from the pepper that way, maybe. I don't know. But they are a nice old set. Very, very old. Just give it a second. If there's no interest, we're going to pass on them. And I see Susan in at 8. Thank you so much. And there is no maker on here. And like I said, I researched these trying to figure out who made them, and I could never find them. Ever, ever, ever. So I wish I could give you a little bit more history on them, but I just don't know. So going once, going twice, and sold to Susan for $8. Thank you. Set those over here. I got my little cart over here so I don't knock the stuff off, hopefully. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I've shown this once before, and I'm just going to go ahead and do it this time again. This is Imperial glass. And it's a muster roll, the old muster roll. Green, emerald green glass container. Now look how old that top is. I mean, it has got so much wear on it. It is so old. But the Imperial made these little glass bottles because it's got the eye inside the circle there, which I thought was pretty awesome. But I'm going to start at $6 if you like these old, you know, kind of jars and bottles and things. No chips or anything on inside the lid, which is good because usually these lids going off and on will chip them up. And that's just some residue from when I picked it up. I think they had a price sticker on it. Now see Susan in at 6. So we're going to count it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold. I love how damaged it is on the top. I think that's so great. That's what makes me like it. I think I like damage. Sold to Susan for 6. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Now, this piece, it has a chip under it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you it's got a chip. But this is an amazing piece of glass, and I am offering it up in case anybody wants it. I'm going to do it deeply discounted because of that little chip. The chip is not even noticeable. I bought it with a chip in it because I didn't see it. But I want to offer it up because it is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of glass. And it is this beautiful Amberina crackle glass bowl. It's got some dust in it from sitting on my shelf. So a lot of this is going to be dusty, just so you know. It's been sitting on shelves. But look at that. It's a piece of Viking glass. Gorgeous. It glows like crazy, like lava under the light. It just glows and glows and glows. Now where the chip is right here in this divot. You see how the divots around here like that? Almost like an ashtray. Well, right here on the edge of that one, there's a little chip right there. So, yeah, I like the patina too. That bottle, I love it. So let you look at that. I'll see if I can show you the glow. I don't know if I can. But I'm going to start this one at $8 because of that chip. You're not going to find anything for that price. And again, it is so bright in here, I'm not going to be able to show you the glow on it. But it glows like lava. It is gorgeous under the black light. But like I said, it's got that tiny little ding in it right there that you can't even see. It's like right inside that little divot. So I just want somebody to give it a home and love on it. Because I was so upset when I saw that. But, you know, sometimes you miss those things when you're at estate sales and you're grabbing stuff as fast as you can. Things slip past and you just miss them. But I see Susan in. Yay. You may get another home. You may get a home. So we're going to count it down for Susan going once, going twice, and sold for $8. You get to go live with Susan. You get to go live with Susan. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it, girl. Okay. How long have we been on? Not quite an hour. Okay. I don't want to go super long tonight because I'm having problems with my shoulder. But we're going to go for a little while. All right. So I had this at another sale. And I have marked it down for tonight. And it is an art glass bird. And I'm going to start at $8. Mid-century pottery. I do. I've got some. What are you looking for, George? Just tell me what you're looking for. I probably have it. Put anything in there that you're looking for, and I'll see what I've got for you, honey. Hey, Mary. I know I've got some treasure craft, like larger pieces. And I got some smaller, I think that's some smaller California pottery over there. Maybe. So there's this really pretty drip glaze. I don't think I've got any. Well, I may be lying. Hold on, I'll look and see. This beautiful art glass bird. And this is like an amber colored glass. Very pretty. And then clear with that cross hatching on there. Beautiful bird. It's got some good size to it. Nice pulled art glass. That almost looks like burnt caramel, doesn't it? Beautiful, beautiful. And it's a good size. It's not small. Give that a second. And if there's no interest, we're going to move on. Let me see what I have over here. I don't think I have any MCM pottery over here. I'll have to go look over there and see if I've got any. Give me 1 second. I think I've got some pieces right here. Hold on 1 second. Let me slide out of here from behind my desk. Let's see what I got right here. It's all in this room, so I'm not going nowhere. Just give me 1 little second. I've got that. I've got this. I've got this. Okay, so let me show you these pieces I got here, and I got a few more over there that I haven't gotten to yet. So, first up, I have, this is a flower frog. You got home from grocery shop. Did you get some good groceries? This is a flower frog, and it's like in the shape of an umbrella. It's in like that green with the blue and brown. That's not really drip though, is it? It's more like a splatter glaze, right? But anyway, I've got that, if anybody's interested in that. And then I've got some Blue Mountain pottery that is the little green dolphin. I have that as well. And then I've got this piece here, which I love because of the color of it. It's dusty. Whoo, y'all. I need to dust everything. So I got this piece is kind of like, it's not quite terracotta. It's a more of a chocolate brown on the outside. And then it's more of like a turquoisey kind of blue on the inside on the glaze. And this one's marked USA S15, I believe, on the bottom. So I've got those pieces. This is very mid-century modern. That's very Scandinavian looking. And then I got these two pieces right here as well. I need to just do a shot in my shelves with y'all next week. Just carry my camera around unless you look at my shelves and see if there's anything you want. And then this is, I have that. Yeah, I can show the dolphin if you want me to. And then I've got this piece as well. So if there's any of that y'all want to see, you just let me know. I can do the dolphin really quick if you want me to. And George, was there anything you liked out of that? You let me know. Just tell me in the chat what you want to see. So I'm going to do the dolphin really quick while I'm waiting on George to tell me if there's anything he was interested in. So Blue Mountain Pottery Dolphin in the green. This one's in excellent condition. Look at the bottom of that. And I'll start at $10. For the dolphin. If there's any interest in it. And I see Pamela in at 10. Pamela's my ocean girl. She likes all the ocean stuff like I do. Just give it another second. If there's no interest, we're going to count it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Set it over here. Oh, I put my card away. I didn't bring it back. There we go. Sold to Pamela. Yay! Thank you, Pamela. Okay. Did anybody see any of that stuff I brought over? I know, Mary, you do too, girl. I know. We're all these ocean lovers out here. George or anybody else, did you see any of this other that you liked? The blue, this one, or this one? The four-leaf clover or the blue, this blue one? You just put in clover or other, and I'll know which one you're talking about. Both. Okay. We'll start with the clover. So I'm going to start it at just $10 for the four-leaf clover. Gorgeous condition. And I see George in at 10. Look at that glaze on that. Isn't that beautiful? I love how they did that. And you get several different colors of blue in there. There's almost like a purple in there. It's like a blue. It's got a tiny bit of violet in it. It's beautiful. And there is the back. Oh, try this again. There's the back. So going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, George, honey, if you like blue, you need to come to my channel all the time because everybody that's been around me for a while, they know how I am about blue. I am all about it. All about it. Thank you. And then here is the kind of triangular one with the brown. Look at that. It's got like a texture to that on the outside. It's not got the glaze on it, but then the blue on the inside is glazed. Beautiful little pedestal piece. Very Scandinavian design. Gorgeous. So I'm going to start it at $10 as well. Yeah, see, George, I'm into the mid-century, like I'm into like the 50s, like all the turquoise color and those kind of things. I love every bit of that. It's just gorgeous to me. So anytime I see turquoise in anything, I run and grab it as fast as I possibly can. Nobody else has a chance at it because I'm going to get it. I have, I've elbowed some people out of the way for some turquoise colored stuff, just so you know. I'm not too proud to say so. So going once, going twice, and sold. Let me get that in there. Dude, George, yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Plus it cleans out some space. I don't have to pack all this stuff up to try to move it. Was anybody interested in this Rose Lane piece? This is California pottery. I don't know if anybody's interested in this piece or not, but it is like a really like bright yellow on the inside and that beautiful brown on the outside. And it is Rose Lane pottery, Pasadena, California, 106, it says. So if anybody's interested in that piece, just let me know. I know. I've been looking for a turquoise tree forever, and I just can't get one. I know, Susan, you know I love my blue. All right. So let's just start this one at $10 again. I'm just going to start them all at 10. I know they're worth a lot more than that, but $10 for the Rose Lane pottery. I'm just trying to find homes for some stuff. The less I have to pack up, the better. So I see George Ann at 10. Again, in impeccable condition. Got that very mid-century lines on there. So we'll count it down, going once, going twice, and sold. Let them get that in there so I don't misspeak. Yeah, Pamela, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Sold to George. Thank you, George. Hey, Karen. Thanks, Steph. Thank you. Thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up having to move. I don't want to. Y'all know how Steph knows how hard it is to move for sure, but y'all all know how hard it is to move. But I've got to look out for my health, and this house is not healthy for me. So I'm trying to build up enough money so I can get moved somewhere else, and so that's why I'm doing all these sales. Trying to see if I can get enough money together so that I can get out and find something else. All right. Was anybody interested in the flower frog, the umbrella flower frog, umbrella stand, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, with the drip or the splatter glaze. I can't speak today on it. If not, we'll pass on it. But you just let me know if anybody's interested in that. Let me grab. I can't pick things up. I know. Okay. Next up, I have some aluminum tumblers. Again, very mid-century, early mid-century, and mid-century modern aluminum tumblers. The colors on these are a little faded. That's why I'm going to start them at a lower price because they are a little bit faded. These are Hawthorne aluminum. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. I had sold these once before, and it was a non-payer, so I had to bring them back out again. So I'm going to start all 6 of them at $10 for the set because they are a little bit faded. But you have the pink, but you probably could get some of that cloudiness off of there. I don't know. You got the pink. You got one that's kind of a lavender color. You've got the gold. The gold is actually in pretty good condition. And it's not the yellow gold. It's more like a green tint to it, almost gold. And then you got a couple of the silver. So you get 2 of those. And then you got the blue. So you get all of them in the set, starting at $10. And like I said, they are Hawthorne, Hawthorn, made in the US of A. So if there's any interest in those, you guys just let me know. If not, we'll move on. Give you an idea of the size on them. So if you got like a mid-century or tiki bar, these are great. I would love to have a tiki bar. I think that would be so fun. But I don't have one. It's probably good now that I'm moving that I don't have one because I would have to move a tiki bar. But I'm thinking about after I get moved and set up and settled and all that, building one, you know, getting like the basic frame structure for one and then putting all the bamboo and stuff on it myself and trying to build one. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Y'all stay tuned because that should be an interesting video. Watch Gina hit her hand with the hammer multiple times. Oh, I see Cindy in. Thank you, Cindy. Going once, going twice, and sold. Hey, Karen. You guys are awesome. All right. So, thank you, Cindy. I have a piece of old Melmac here. So, this is probably maybe it's 60s. It's right. It's in between there somewhere. But I'm not sure the maker. I think it may be a piece of the Texas ware that's unmarked. It's an older piece, but anywho. And it's dusty. Again, dusty. This one was in my garage, so it's really dusty. But it's kind of that confetti ware Melmac. It's got all the colors in it. I don't even want to show you the inside because it was so dusty. But it's a big bowl. Look how big this thing is. So I'm going to start this at $8 for the fun Melmac mixing bowl. And even if you don't collect it because it's vintage, these are great to mix things in because it's a great size. Plus, I love that old plastic like that. And it is marked USA on the bottom. And it's 118 is the number. 118. Hey, Patty. I know, I like that word Melmac too. Melmac. Oh, and George, just so you know, I don't know if you're interested or not, but I have some new old stock mid-century plastic serving dishes, like in the orange, the dark olive green, and then I think I've still got some pink ones. They're new old stock ones. So if you're interested, just let me know. They're still in their box. ball. I never took them out of the boxes. So I say Patty in at 15. Thank you, thank you. And I say Susan in at 20. It almost matches me today. And I say Patty in at 21. And Susan is out to Patty. Thank you, Susan, and thank you for letting us know. And we're going to count it down. And Patty is going to go mix a bunch of good stuff up. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Miss Patty. How are you feeling today, Patty? Are you feeling okay? Are you doing okay today? Okay. All right. I know there's some of you that, oh, good. What you need to do. I know some of you still collect Tonala. Some of you don't, but that's okay. I have a set of 4 Ken Edwards Tonala plates that I'm selling. I'm selling them all together. They're amazing. So I'm going to sell the 4 starting at $20, which is an amazing. People will pay $20 a piece for these. So right now in blue, burgundy, yellow, and brown MCM color special different. Okay. Yeah, these are like the old plastic, George. But I didn't know if you liked MCM, if you'd be interested in those or not. If not, it's okay. It's cool. I was just letting you know. So it is the quail, the bird, the butterfly, and then there's all these plants in there. So they're all 4 just like this, but they're all a little bit different because they're all hand done, right? But I'm going to show you the Ken Edwards signature on the back, the KE, and then his little animal he puts on there. And then it's marked Mexico with a line over it. So these are all Ken Edwards pieces. So if you know, Ken Edwards is very expensive. Let's see, they're all pretty much the same. They're all going to have just a tiny little bit of differences here and there because they are all hand done. But they're supposed to be kind of the same idea for all of them, right? So they're a matching set. So you have a whole matching set. These would be so fun if you did collect the Mexican pottery or the Tonala to have out for like a little dinner or, you know, luncheon brunch kind of thing out on your patio with this. Fun. I love these. I think they're so fun. Idea of size. They're a little bit larger. They're more like a luncheon plate, I would say. They're not like a big dinner plate. But I don't see any interest, so we're going to pass on those. Let me set those back over here because I don't want these to get knocked off if I can help it. Okay. I had these once before, and then I listed them, and I brought them back because I'm doing an eBay sale. So I brought them back. So next up, I'm going to do choice of on these, so I don't have to do it individual for each one, right? So these are all Pixie or Jiminy Cricket. Some people call them Jiminy Cricket. These are all Napco. I think this one's Napco. I think they all are. Hold on. Made in Japan, Napco. Yep, they're all Napco ware. Old Jiminy Cricket or Pixie, they call them different things, planters. So you're going to have your choice of on these. I have 3 different ones. And let's see. I'm going to start them at $12 each, and that is a killer deal on these. So the first one is, I call him butt in air because he's got his butt up in the air. So he's kind of like, see how they cut the tree out to put him in there? So see, he's supposed to look like a cricket, kind of. Jiminy Cricket. There's the back of it. So that's your first choice right there. So we'll call that one butt, so I can keep up with it. And then you got what I'm going to call cello, because he's on some kind of instrument that I think is a cello. I could be completely wrong. I am not musically inclined. So, you know, we're going to call it a cello because I don't know. And Mary says he was twerking, and I think she's right. I'm going to go with the twerking because I like that idea. Here, I'll show you the twerking one again. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then the third one is this guy, and he's like kind of stepping up onto a branch. Look, the tree is a face. Do you see that? There's the eye, there's the nose, there's the mouth, and his body's covering the other eye. So the tree is like old man woods tree there, and the little cricket's trying to step up on him. So that's your three choices. So you got you got cello, and then you got man tree. Man tree. That's your three choices. It could be a bass. Patty, I just thought cello sounded fancier. I'm trying to be fancy here, Patty. And I see Stephanie in at 13. I'll show you all of them again. Twerk, bass or cello, and man tree. So that's all three of them. And Susan, are you still interested, or are you out, honey? I had to write these down so I'll remember what they are. My sinuses. Yes. So twerking guy. Well, Karen, they could be, you know, whatever. Are you sure you booted yourself out? Maybe I booted you out, Margot. You never know. And Susan is in at 14. And Stephanie is out. Okay, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Susan. I know, Patty. Yeah, I think Mary's right. I think he is twerking. So the question is, Susan, which one are you interested, sweetie? Do you want twerking? Do you want cello? Or do you want man tree? The twerking. You like the twerking. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so that leaves the other two that are still available. So, yeah, she got the twerking when I got her down for that. Stephanie, were you interested in either of the other ones? the bass or cello, whatever he's hugging up against, or the man tree. You let me know if you're interested in either of those. The man tree. Okay. Man tree goes to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's put man tree down here. You go down there, sir. All right. Let's see what else we have over here. Over here. All right. I got a couple of pieces of haul here. Patty, you want the cello? I will put you down for the cello one. Thank you. Or the bass, you know, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it a bass just for you because you picked that one up. Okay, so I got a couple of pieces of hull here, hull pottery, and they are the exact same piece, except they're the different colors.
Can you hold on just a second?
Sure. Of course I can. Anything for you. I was all about that bass. That's right. Yep, that's what I have her down for. Yep. Good girl, good girl. And then Patty got the other one.
Okay, thank you.
We good? All right. So these whole pieces, I'm gonna start them at $10 each, which y'all know that's a good deal on those. This one I want to show you that underneath there's a chip under the base, but you can't see it from the top. But I'm gonna do choice up for $10 each. So this is the first one, double-handled hull, pink and green with the flower. I like the way they notch the top like that. I think that's beautiful. So that's the first one. I'm going to show you the chip underneath the base so you see it. Right there. See where it's chipped underneath the base? But you can't see it from the top. And it's hull. The second one is identical to that, except it's blue and green, and it doesn't have a chip under the base. So the blue and the dark green with the pink flower. So this is like that really dark, like avocado olive green down there. Hey, Eileen. So beautiful pieces. That's just some adhesive in there. This one's marked hull as well on the bottom, so you see that. So that is your two choices, the pink and green or the blue and green. Let me turn around so I have it the same way. I like how the handles look like not branches, but almost like a vine or something. It's all bumpy looking. I love that. Plus, like I said, I like that cutout look on there. Just an interesting piece. All right, we're going to pass on the hull. All right, let me put the hull to the side over here. Get out of my way, hull. Okay, now that I saw y'all talking about I Love Lucy in the chat, I have a couple of Christopher Radko I Love Lucy ornaments. So I'm going to offer those up. These go for about $70 a piece online. But I'm going to start them at what I paid for them, because I paid $25 a piece for them. But like I said, I need to get rid of stuff. So I'm going to start them at $25 a piece choice of. So the first one, they come in their boxes. So you get your little Christopher Radko box. I Love Lucy. So the first one is Ricky and Lucy. These are big ornaments too. They still have their hang tag and their little I Love Lucy heart at the top. These are glass. So you get Ricky and Lucy on this one. And it says I Love Lucy on the back, heart shaped. And your other choice is Fred and Ethel. Now the boxes are in a little bit in not great condition, but the ornaments are like brand new. So here is Fred and Ethel. Let me take them out. And again, they have the little I Love Lucy hanging heart ornament on the back. So this one, that little hang taggy thing has come off of it, but it is in the box. So you can reattach it if you want to. But these are made by Christopher Radko. And it is your choice of Ricky and Lucy or Fred and Ethel. Same ornament, just the different characters. And they are in their Radko boxes. Like that right there. All right, we're going to pass on those. Hold on. Let me put them over here so I don't drop them. I don't want to drop them. All right, we got this little girl right here. Who made her? I've already forgotten now. Anesco. I cannot remember. Let me get my sticker from inventory off of here so you can see it. Okay. Oh, that's the plastic that goes with that ornament. So this is a little Anesco planter girl. Oh, Patty, I got something coming up. So just wait. I'll be there in a second. She reminds me of Belle. Is it Belle from Beauty and the Beast? I think so. Anyway, that's who she reminds me of. But she is a planter. And she is marked Anesco on the bottom. And I'm going to start her at $8 for the girl Anesco planter. I gotta write it down. Belle. Yeah, I cannot remember. I was like, I think it's Belle, but doesn't she kind of look like Belle? Probably because she's got the fan and she's got her hair kind of pulled up like that. That's why she reminded me of her, I guess. I don't know. But when I saw her, that's who she reminded me of. Cute little girl. Look at the flowers on her dress. And then she's got her green, like light green dress on. She's got all of her little fingers. She's got her little hand fan. She's got her little eyelashes. And she's looking to the side all coyingly. I know it's not the same color dress. I am like Sanford and Son. I got it over here somewhere. All right. If there's no interest in her, we will pass on her. And let me show you the fitting piece I have. Now, this is an amazing piece. And I know they go for a lot. But I'm going to start her for 60, even though these go for probably 140 to 170 sometimes. But I'm going to start her at 60 because she's amazing. And she's turquoise. She's turquoise. But she's a fitting girl. Hand painted. Turquoise. I know it's showing up a little more blue here, but it is more of a turquoise blue in real life. She's got her hand painted hand-painted flowers on her dress. And she is marked on the inside. It's got the signature. Let's see if I can read it. Hand-painted by B. Montgomery, I think is what it says. I think. And it's also signed Shelley Fenton on the inside. So Shelley Fenton signed it right there. And I see Pamela in for her. She's an amazing piece. Really pretty. I love all the hand-painted flowers on there. And they did almost like a frit. Do you see the like frit applied around the top of her dress right there? So you get that texturing. Gorgeous. All right, we're going to count her down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Pamela. Great pickup, girl. Great pickup. She is very nice. Very pretty. Let me set her over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What else do we have over here? Oh, let me do these really quick because they're just sitting over here taking up space. I know we're getting close to Halloween, but I'm going to do these super cheap because they're just sitting here. And I want to see if anybody wants to give them a new home or not. So I'm going to start these at $3 a piece if anybody wants these. So they're little plushies. So the first one is, who made this one? I've forgotten now. Hold on, let me see if I can read the tag. They're Halloween plushies. This one is Ty. It's a Ty from 1993. And he's kind of a beanie. But look at him, how cute. He's got a little Halloween sweater on. Isn't he cute? He's got his Halloween sweater ready to go. He's like, I'm dressed up for Halloween. I don't know about y'all. And he is jointed, so you can like move his legs around and everything. So he's probably an expensive bear at one time. But like I said, I'm trying to clean some stuff out. So that's your first choice. Your second choice was made by, okay, I don't remember, and I don't see it on here. Dan D. So it's a Dan D piece. And it's one of the suction cup ones that you put on the window. But look at him. Love him. I don't know if the suction cups still, they feel pretty good. They may still work. But you could put him up in your car window for people to laugh at. So that is your other choice, is the Dan D little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin guy and the bear. So we are going to count it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold. What is Karen saying? What is she lying about? I know nothing. Hear no, speak no. Yeah. Okay, Karen. It's getting too close to Christmas for you to be fibbing like that now. Santa Claus is watching you. So to Patty. So Patty, do you want the bear or do you want the little pumpkin guy? You want both. Great. Thank you. That clears some space out for me. Thank you. Thank you. And I will write you down for those. Okay. Let's do a few more things and then we will see where we're at. All right. Does anybody like brass? I've got some brass stuff here. I don't know if anybody likes brass in here or not. We'll go through them really quick. I have the brass seashell. I have a couple of brass seashells. Thank you, Patty. So the first one is like a little brass seashell trinket dish. And I was going to do these choice because they're both seashells. So you got the little brass trinket. Hey, Nate. And then you've got this little trinket dish that's got like a lid on it. It's a lidded one. And they're both solid brass seashells. So let's do those as a choice of. And we're going to start those at $8 choice of. For the seashell, which I think is cool because it's got the little seashells for the feet.
Hey, Naterator.
Nate, how's your computer fan going? I swear it sounded just like dial-up internet. I'm not even kidding. I kept expecting to hear it go, wah, wah, meh. You've got mail. It made me so happy. It makes me so happy. I can't help it. The smallest little things give me joy, and that gave me joy. All right, we're going to pass on those. And then I got these little miniature brass candlesticks. I'm going to start these at $6 if anybody wants those. And they're small little brass candlesticks. So they use like you remember those little tiny candles you could buy back in the day? I had a set. I had like a little brass candelabra that had those little tiny thin taper candles. And so those use like the same kind of small little candle. Although I think you could get a birthday candle and like carve it down.
Is it for each or pair?
For the pair. So these are. Did you say something else, or was that my hearing? Oh, no. Okay. You were just putting it in. $6 start for the pair of the little brass candlesticks. Give you an idea of size. I'm just hearing things now. I'm losing it, y'all. Ooh, Karen, what kind of videos are you sending to Nate? Inquiring minds want to know. And I say Patty in for $6. Do tell, Karen. Do tell. So going once, going twice, and sold. See, Tammy Renee's trying to keep me out of trouble. She's doing the countdown. She's like, don't be asking questions, Gina. I need her to keep me out of trouble, y'all. Mold fog. Don't even say that, Linda. Don't even say it. It's just, it hits too close to home. Thank you, Patty. That hits way too close to home for me. Ain't no telling what's going on up there. See, y'all just thought I was crazy. There could be a medical reason for me being this way. All right, let's do my Mexican pottery lizard, Talavera. He's a nice big one. He's going to start at 12. $12 for the big old Talavera pottery lizard. Look at the colors. So good. So good. Look at that smiling face. This
Hold
lizard
on a
is.
minute. I have a dog in my.
Lily Mae. Oh, Karen, I'll just go ahead and send you some stuff you're going to be cleaning, girl. Don't even worry about it. I'll keep you busy. Big, pretty Talavera wall hanging lizard. And they have like a hole back there, which was the way, you know, part of the process of making it, but you could easily hang it from that. Just put like a little screw or a hook in the wall, and then you could just hang it off of that. And you could have a lizard climbing your wall. Or you can just set it flat down like that. Either way, adorable.
I'm sorry. How was the price? I got sidetracked.
Yeah, I see your sidetrack over there. Had to put your little 2 cents worth in, didn't you? It was $12 start, I think is what I said. At this point, that's what I'm saying because I don't remember. Just had to put it in there, didn't you? Well, Karen, if that happens, I guess that's just the chance I take, isn't it? All right, if there's no interest in my big lizard, we will pass on him. I know. I got a couple of rocks here. I know Denise is not here for the rocks, but I'm still going to show them anyway because there's some other people out there that like some rocks every once in a while. So I have a huge piece of pyrite. Well, not huge, but a large piece of pyrite. And then like a piece, I think it's just a quartz, some kind of crystal. So here's the piece of pyrite. I'm going to start these. Let's do them at $6 start choice of. Why not? Well, that's the way to be, Patty. I wish I had a 140-pound dog. I miss my dog. I might have to go to Patty's and get me another dog. She's got them labs going on, y'all. So you get choice of $6 for the piece of fool's gold pyrite. That's a nice chunky piece. Or this little piece of some kind of quartz. I'm not sure what kind of quartz it is. It's kind of pinkish, salmon colored. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it's very shiny. Well, you know, Karen, if you ever decide to get rid of any of those pickle casters and they're just getting to be too much for you to polish, you just let me know. You just let me know. Labs are awesome, guys. Okay, we're going to pass on those. Labs are amazing. I was just talking about my lab the other day, and I was like, I miss her so much, but now it's like, I may eventually get another dog, but right now I just can't. I'm still not past that one because I saw a lab the other day, y'all. There was a chocolate lab the other day. And my, you know, y'all remember my dog's name was Holly. And when I saw the chocolate lab, now I don't call them chocolate labs anymore. I call them Hollies. I was like, there's a Holly. Look, there's a Holly. So every time I see a chocolate lab, I hurt a little inside. But that's what I was talking about the other day. I was like, you know, if I got another dog, it'd probably be another lab. They are amazing. Just the sweetest. They always just look so excited to see you. Even if they're having a bad day, they just always look so happy to see you. I know, Patty. Thank you, Susan. All right. I don't know what y'all might want to see. I'm just showing stuff. I don't know what you want to see. So I'm just picking stuff up and showing. Okay, so I have this glass perfume bottle. It does have a little wear around the top of it, but the pump is still in great condition. So I'm going to start it at $10. And I've got my sticker on here. I'm trying to get it off. I'm going to start it at $10. No, I'm not getting a puppy. No, 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 and no. But look how pretty that is with the gold fleck kind of mica looking with the black. And it is all glass, solid glass. And the little pump thing still works great. Oh, Mary, I love labs. They're just the sweetest things. I don't think I can handle another puppy though. I think I'm gonna have to get one that's like at a shelter that's old and everybody decided they don't want it because it's not a puppy. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I need an older dog that's already calmed down because labs take like 6 years to get out of that puppy stage. And I just don't think I could do 6 years of dealing with a puppy again. I don't think I have it in me, y'all. Just don't. I mean, they're adorable and they're so cute jumping around and playing, but that's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And I just didn't think I could do it. All right, we're going to pass on that. All right, we've been on for an hour and 4. We're going to go for about 10, 15 more minutes, and then we are going to call it a day, y'all. And I'm not going to do a sale tomorrow, just so y'all know. I'm not doing a sale tomorrow because I'm going to end up invoicing from the other sales I've done. And then Tuesday, I'll be back to start like a new invoicing period kind of thing. And plus tomorrow, there's no mail service because it's a holiday. So instead of doing a sale, I'm going to invoice and get the packages ready. So hopefully, if y'all pay by Tuesday, I can get the packages out. That's my plan. Okay. So I have some Tupperware measuring cups in the orange. And I'm going to start the set at $8. So you get the whole set of Tupperware measuring cups. So it's the 1/4 cup, the 1/3 cup, the 2/3 cup, the 3/4 cup, and the cup. $8 start for the vintage Tupperware measuring cups. So if you're doing like a vintage kitchen, you know, these are great for that. You don't even have to use them. You can just have them on display. But they're great to use too. You can't beat old Tupperware. There's just nothing like it. I have some old Tupperware in there I still am using to this day that I've had for years and years and years. And I see Patty in at 8. Patty's going to be cooking, y'all. So we are going to count it down. Going once. Going twice. And so, let y'all get that in there so I don't screw up again. To Miss Patty for $8. Thank you. Let me put those right down here. Thank you so much. And then next, I'm not going to do her right now. Let's leave her. What else shall we do? Let's do a couple more things, and then we're going to call it an evening. An evening. You're not going to be cooking that? And he's like, I don't think so. Crazy head. Okay. So, Tammy Renee, I don't know if you're interested in this or not, but I think you might like it. Tell Linda to leave the room. So, yep. I think we said we're going to do it at 7, Susan. So I'm not doing a sale tomorrow. I'll be doing
me.
Well, I mentioned it day before yesterday. You weren't paying attention. Okay, so just for that, I'm not showing the next item, Bunny Foo Foo. So
she laughed.
Yeah, leave now with it. So anyway, no sale tomorrow, sale Tuesday, probably sale Wednesday, and then that sale for Thursday for sure. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see how my neck holds up. That's my plan. Okay. So the next thing I have is a Radco ornament. And I'm starting at a super special price for the ones I love. Here's a box. The Disney catalog. I don't know anybody likes poo. So I'm going to start this at $15, which is what I paid for it. But somebody out there might like it. It is a Radco. I wasn't saying you had. I wasn't saying you had to bid, but I just thought you might enjoy it. And he's super cute. He's a big one too. He's a big tubby bear. Look at him. Look how chubby he is. He's a big chubby tubby. And he's holding a heart. Oh. Just saying. And he's in his box. Let's put him back in his box so he's safe. We are going to we're going to count him down. Going once, going twice, and sold. I believe to one Tammy Renee. Lynn says, oh, a hack. Sorry, Linda. I can't help it. I got stuff I've got to show, and I thought she might like it. You know, it happens. It happens. Okay, let's see what else I want to do tonight, and I can save the rest of it for next time. Let's do this. I'm going to do 2 more things, and then we're going to call it a night because my neck's starting to hurt really, really bad. You want to buy that for Tammy, Patty? Oh, thank you, Patty. I will put you down. That's super sweet. Thank you, Patty. She likes her Pooh Bear. She's a big Pooh fan. Let's do this, and let's do this. That is super sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a sweetheart. All of you are. You're amazing people. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, so we're going to do this piece next. This is going to be a $10 start. And it is this beautiful green vase. And it reminds me of like a handkerchief bag. You know how they pulled the handkerchiefs up to make like a little bag? That's what it reminds me of. Isn't that pretty? And it's got a nice polished base on it. Just beautiful. It's a small vase. But the color of green is so nice. Of course, for Christmas. Of course. But also for St. Patty's Day, just to use in the spring to put some bright, like yellow flowers in or something. It's just a beautiful piece. And it's so well constructed. Look at that ruffle top on there. And it's got this ribbing that comes down in it. It's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. So pretty. It's green. Why did I say turquoise? It's green.
No, but it looks turquoise from here. Is what reason I was asking, just to clarify.
Yeah, it's green, but it's not like that dark green. It's like a really light emerald green. It's got a little bit of a hue of blue too, but it's not turquoise. So good eye. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on the little green vase. And then we're going to do, actually, let me do this. I have the little glass egg that is painted on the inside of the egg. So reverse painted with the butterflies on it. This is going to be a $6 little glass egg. And it comes with the little wooden stand for it. Let's take it off the stand because you know how I drop things. So look, it's hollow because the reason is because they made it hollow and they painted on the inside of the egg somehow with some little tiny paintbrush. I don't know how they managed it, but somebody was talented. Let me write that down really quick so I don't forget what I said. Okay. And I say Patty in at 6. It's a beautiful little piece. And like I said, you do get the stand. It's just, you know, I drop things. So I was trying not to hold it on the stand and drop it. See, I nearly dropped it just then. Let me take it off there again. So let's count it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Miss Patty for $6. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, so do you want me to do a super fast recap, or are we all good? Did anybody need to see the stuff just from the very beginning that you might have missed, or are we good? Everybody bored and ready to go home? Y'all just let me know. If you just want to see the first few things I did, if you were late, I can do that, or we can end it now. Whatever y'all want, I can do. I can do for you. As a bird. As a bird. I think that's what you were talking about. An apple. Oh, you mean this? This is a rose bowl with a square top on it. It's an antique rose bowl. So it's a little bit more pricey. If anybody's interested, I'll show it. Whatever y'all want. I will do what you want. Because I'm a lover, I'm not a fighter. Okay. I'm not seeing anybody saying they want to see the beginning things, so I am not going to make you sit through that if you don't want to. But you can go back and just rewind and watch the first part of it if you missed anything. And as always, if you see something later on that you like, just send me a message, or you can even comment below this and I'll get it. And you can just claim stuff down there too. So however you want to do it. Eileen, thank you so much. You want to see the bird, Carol? Yes, ma'am. And let me see where I had it. This was an $8 start, so it would be $8, Carol, if you're interested, for the glass bird. It's pretty big. I had a tape measure right here. Hold on. I thought I saw it a minute ago when I got up. Oh, yeah, hold on. I got my tape measure right here. I just got to reach it. Thank you, Susan. No, Susan, thank you. I appreciate everything, absolutely everything. Thank you so much. It's 8 inches, Carol, just so you know, 8 inches. Yeah, thanks for just coming. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it so very much. Okay, going once, going twice, and sold to Carol for $8. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to see the stuff, I'll show it. But if you're done, that's fine too. I don't want to make you wait around if you don't want to see the stuff again. So that's up to you. I can show you the first few pieces that didn't sell. You want to see? Okay. I can do that. So I had the little glass horse, little art glass, hand blown piece, solid glass, and he was $6. $6 for the little glass horse. Number 2, $6 number 2 for the little glass horse. The measuring spoons, the vintage measuring spoons were $3 number 3. $3 number 3. The Christmas plates were $25 each. Choice of for the first day of Christmas or the second day of Christmas, $25 each. Number 5. Choice of number 5. Number 3 for Carol. Thank you. $36 degrees, Mary. What are you talking about, Mary? Then I had the Stengel Pottery cornucopia piece. And it was $20 number 9. $20 number 9 for that piece. And then I had the little mermaid trinket and letter holder, whatever you want to use it for. So little vintage plastic mermaid with the shells. And this is like a letter holder or napkin holder, whatever you want to put in there. Like I said, you could put like a little light in there if you wanted it to be like a little TV light. There's that one. And then there was the little trinket one that's got the shell on the front. You could put stuff in that matches it. And these were $8 each. Choice of number 11. $8 number 11 for those. Choice of. Ooh. Don't drop it, Gina. Don't drop it, Gina. And then I had my vintage, my old horn. I don't even know how old this thing is. It's seen some days, you know. It ain't cold here. I don't know what y'all are even talking about. So old horn was $8 number 12. $8 number 12. And then I had the Ken Edwards plates. The Tonala Ken Edwards plates. Let me put these out the way. There's 4 of them. And it is the quail with the bird, the butterfly, and the flowers. Marked Ken Edwards on the back. Set of 4 was $20. Number 25. $20 number 25. And then I had the little whole vases. It was a choice of the blue and pink, or blue and green, or the pink and green. And these were $10 each. Choice of number 27. $10 number 27. Choice of. And then the Lucy ornaments were $25 each. And you had your choice of Ricky and Lucy, or Fred and Ethel. And they're Christopher Radko ornaments. So they were $25 each for those. Don't you fall out of there, Ricky. Ricky's trying to cause problems over here. And then the little Anesco Girl planter was $8, number 29. $8, number 29. The seashells were choice, $8. Choice of number 32 for the brass seashell dishes. One lidded and one footed. And we're getting to the end. I think you saw the rest of it. You had the Talavera Lizard, which was $12, number 34. And then the perfume bottle, which was $10, number 36. And that was it, y'all. That was all she wrote. So, again, thanks so much. If you see anything later on you're interested in, if you're watching on recap, you can just put it below or send me an email to my email address right here. I appreciate you guys coming in here and all the purchases you made and just being kind and hanging out. You guys have no idea how much that means to me. And like I said, I won't be out in the streets. I won't be out in the streets tomorrow, but I will be back on Tuesday for another sale. Not sure what I'm going to have that day. Something. Not sure what yet. But I'll have a bunch of good stuff for you. And then probably Wednesday and then Thursday I'll be doing the sale with Margo, the cheap jewelry sale. So you guys make sure you hit your I'm not going to invoice George. I'm invoicing for all of this stuff so far. I'm invoicing tomorrow, and then I'm going to start a new invoice on going forward from Tuesday. So everything up to this point tomorrow, and then Tuesday the sale then will be a new invoice cycle for like a week or whatever we do. So you can't put links in StreamYard. Oh, okay. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And I had a great time. I love seeing you guys. Blue, burgundy, brown, yellow, drip glaze pottery. George, I may have some more over here. I just couldn't see.
I'll write that down, George.
Yeah, please do. Write it down for me because I won't remember that. But yeah, she'll give that to me and I'll look over here because I'm sure I probably have more. I couldn't see it when I was running over there to grab pieces. So she'll let me know and I'll pull it for you if I find any, okay? So have a great rest of your night, guys. Thanks so much for your support. You guys are awesome as always. I appreciate you so much. And as I said, I always say on every one of my shows that I do by myself anyway, please go out there and be safe, be kind as you all are. Be blessed, and to God be the glory. And I will see you guys on Tuesday, if not before. Hugs and kisses. Have a great evening. Go get you something to eat, okay? Bye, everybody.